when you get a new template from Learning Innovation for a unit or cluster on Moodle, you'll find that the topics have this graphic here, insert image from Flickr Creative Commons. So I'll walk you through the steps on how to replace that. And the reason we're doing that is so that we're okay with copyright. We're not just grabbing images from the web with an unknown source. We're actually going to attribute where that comes from. So what I'm going to do to start off is turn on editing for the Moodle unit and scroll down, and I'll edit the summary for this topic, and we can remove this image that's here. So that's just a placeholder. We select it and we hit delete and it's gone. So what we want to do is open a new tab and go to flickr.com/Creative Commons, and this already has a filter applied so that we only get images that we know we can use. So we'll select this top section here called attribution. So there are 66 million images to choose from, so it's not like we'll be short of images, but we know that when we search in here as opposed to the global search on Flickr, we know the images that come up as a result we'll be able to use without fear of copyright. So let's leverage the content of the topic to find an image. So this thing is about Catapult. And while Catapult's a software and a service, we might have a bit of fun and actually use a real catapult as the graphic to indicate what's in that topic. So I'll search for Catapult, we'll get a few results, and this one down here looks alright. So I'll select this image, and when we're on an image, this one looks fine. We just need to go to the share icon down here. So we click on share. It might suggest that we go and share it to social networks, but in this instance, we're not just going to grab a link. We're not, going to share it out to Facebook or Twitter. We're going to do this thing called HTML embed. And we do get to choose a size, and what we found is 150 by 150 works great. So as it suggests down here, Control-C to copy, or you can right-click and copy that selected text there. And you don't need to really understand everything that's in there, but just understand you've copied some code. And when we're back into Moodle, in this editor, we want to select this Edit HTML. That's sort of the code view. And as I said, you don't have to understand it, but just go to the start of this and paste in that code and hit update. And you'll see now that we've got the image in that editor now. We can right click and align it to the right, which tends to work pretty well, and hit save changes. So you'll see that image is in there now in the same topic, Catapult. So if I turn off this editing now and view it as a student would, you'll see what happens when I roll over it. We get the descriptive text. Now I didn't input that, it came with the text that we copied. And the other thing that came is if we click on the actual image, we got the link directly to the source. So what that does is it takes care of our attribution requirements. So we know that Harry took this photo. We're not claiming that we took this photo, that we own it. We're attributing the authorship or the ownership rights of the photo to who needs to the creator of it. So yeah, so we're going to be great for copyright there, and that is the process to replace the topic images. And you just need to work through each one of the topics and find a relevant image out on Flickr. So it's probably not a bad idea to add Flickr Creative Commons as a shortcut in your browser, because you will be using it a fair bit as you build units on Moodle. So if you need any more help, please contact Learning Innovation, but hopefully this tutorial on how to insert Flickr Creative Commons images in Moodle has really helped.